Oh my goodness. Okay, so today we're making like a Sri Lankan type curry. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need two pork loin steaks chopped, 5 grams of parsley, one red onion chopped up, about a teaspoon, sorry, of mustard seeds, two pods, cardamom pods, one stock, one lime, the zest of a lime. In here we've got 3 garlic cloves and about a size ginger about that big that's been grated. A handful of coconut and 2 tablespoons of curry powder. And in here we've got a tablespoon of turmeric paste, and we've got 150 mils of coconut cream. Okay, so I've put the kettle on. Oh, and we've got some rice for the microwave because it's easy. Some olive oil and the salt and pepper, obviously. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to get all of our herby bits. So what we want to do is we want to put the spices on. So I'm going to put the pork back in the fridge just while we do this. We've got some parsley here and we have got some chilli. Now I know I have problems with chilli, but what I like to do is not de-seed it or anything, but just put it in the sauce. Just gives that little bit of flavour without the heat. So I'm going to bring this up to heat. Okay, and then what we're going to put in first is our onions. Put my cardamom seeds in, or as Gary calls them, cardinal seeds. So just coat them a little bit. Actually, I might get our salt flakes because I like the salt flakes because I can actually see how much I'm putting into something. So a little bit of salt flakes as well. And some pepper. Now I do like red onions, a lot actually, because red onions don't seem to burn as quickly as normal onions do, the white onions, and you get more of a caramelise to them. So I'm going to put in my zest as well, my lime. Just going to juice it. So I'm going to put half in for the moment and then I'll put the other half in a bit. Okay, so our onions are doing quite nicely, so I'm going to put in our mustard seeds. And our garlic and ginger. Right, I'm going to put this down just a little bit because otherwise we'll burn the spices. So put that in. So what I'm going to do is just to give a little bit more juice. Put that lime in. Help it a little bit. So I'm just going to get us a teaspoon as well. so nice moving around this kitchen now. Okay, so I'm going to put half the stock in a second. It will let me do it. Okay, so put half of that in. And put just a little bit of water just to help it. Yeah, that won't need any more salt in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a break. I'm going to just drain this off and then we're going to come back really quickly and I'll start doing the meat with you. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so I've strained off our sauce. Put a bit of olive oil in there. Okay, so we're going to get our meat. Okay, so you need to do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to pop in our parsley as well. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'll take a bit of a break and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm just going to put a teaspoon in of corn flour. This is up to you. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I prefer to make the sauce a little bit thicker. So, bit of that in. I'm going to mix up the tamarind paste a little bit because it's gone a bit to the bottom. It's quite heavy. Cooking a little bit. So I put my rice into the microwave. So I'm going to put that on for 3 minutes. Now, one of those happily does 2 people, so it's up to you if you want to do a little bit more. But so that's that in. Just turn it down just a tiny bit. Put our coconut in. Put our sauce in. You can see the colour changing now. And Gary's sniffing, so it must be good. Okay, now I've decided not to put the chilli in because the mix that I had seemed quite hot, so it was more of a hot curry powder. So I'm not gonna put the chilli in, I don't think. Let's put this over here. Okay, so just give it a couple of minutes in the sauce. Okay, so my rice is done. We had to do a total blitz of this kitchen, didn't we, Gary? It did a cake yesterday and it looked like it had, basically exploded. Okay, well it hasn't worked today, so never mind. Just it's alright, it looks a bit rustic, that's fine. We like rustic. Not everything on when you're filming goes right. What is it they used to say, it'd be alright on the night? Okay, so I'm just going to warm it up, just really quickly. Bring it up. I mean, it is hot, but I just want to make sure that I've got the pork fully cooked. Pork is one of the other meats that you can't really eat raw. It's like chicken, you'll get food poisoning off it. Unlike beef, where you can actually cure it and you can eat it raw, like in a tartar, or tartare or whatever they call it. You can't do that with this. It will make you sick. So. It smells lovely. You get a lot of heat. Actually, I think the heat might actually be from the mustard seeds. But then again, like I said, you can put the chilli in. You can even chop the chilli up and put it in it. It's up to you. Thing is, as well, is you don't want to overcook the pork. It's a very mixed balance of things. Okay, so. Now, obviously, like I've said before, the meals I do, they're for 2 people. But if you need to double it, you can double all the bits that I've done. So let's try and get. Try and get as much of the sauce out as I can. And there you go, there is my Sri Lankan inspired curry. Well, thank you very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. So please like, please share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.